girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Whit here again with another video. So today I have a video that I haven't done in a while. This is gonna be a will I buy it. It's kind of like an anti-haul, but it just sounds nicer. Because anti-haul just sounds so negative. So this is gonna be a will I buy it video, period. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram if you're not already following me. And yeah, let's go ahead and be a little shady, petty, messy, because I'm gonna do all of them. I like this kind of video. It's fun to be, you know, just a little catty. I'm finna talk mess today. Now let's go and get started. Okay, let me pull up. I screenshotted some pictures that I wanted to like specifically talk about. First up on the list is Miss Jaclyn Hill. Let me go ahead and scoop to the side so we can place her picture right here. So Jaclyn Hill is coming out, or she already came out with a bunch of new lipsticks, lip liners, cream, is it cream? No, she came out with like blush and bronzer duos, and then she brought back some of her highlighters. I personally did not buy anything, and I'm one of those people, I don't actually dislike Jaclyn Hill. I know a lot of people don't care for her. I was not one of the people that bought her lipsticks when Lipstickgate happened. I've only bought like some of her Morphe collabs, and I have her Champagne Pop highlighter with Becca. So personally, Jaclyn Hill doesn't really bother me that much, but I've just never really been appealed to her brand. So it has nothing to do with me liking her, disliking her. Like, I don't really want any more lipsticks or lip liners. Like, if I buy them, it's because I really, really want it. But she's come out with a bunch of nude shades from what I see, and I don't really want any of those. And then looking at the lip liners, I don't see, there's a certain type of brown that I will always like buy. I don't see that in the lineup, and I don't like liquid lipsticks. I like traditional lipsticks now, I find. I'm not really into the liquid lipsticks, so it really doesn't matter. And then I'm a gloss girl too. Like, now she came out with glosses, because I know Jaclyn likes some nice glosses. If she came out with some glosses, I would buy that. And then as far as her blush and bronzer duo, where are the shades? Like, that's what they say these are, and they don't, none of them actually look, some of them look too light to even be a bronzer. So I don't know if some of them are blush and bronzer duos and some are just two blushes, but she could have gone a little bit deeper. But anyway, so that's that with Jaclyn Hill. I will be picking that up. Moving on, there's another, let me go to Instagram. So Morphe is up on the block. They're coming out with another collab, because at this point, that's the only way Morphe can sell their brand is through collabs. Like, I just feel like besides their setting spray and like, I don't even know, like besides their setting spray, they need influencers to sell their brands. And so they're coming out with a new one, but this time around, like, literally no one knows who this girl is. Like, in the comments, everyone's just like, who is this? And I don't want any more rainbow palettes. Like, I really don't need it. So that's gonna be a no from me. I won't be buying any of the collection, like nothing from it. Moving on. So Give Me Glow is coming out with a new palette, and I'm kind of torn. I'm not the pastel kind of girl. I mean, I have the Ice Cream Dream palette. I have the Planet Makeup by Yolanda, her Washiana, or however you say that name, palette. And that's kind of, I'm good on pastels, but the shimmers, like Give Me Glow shimmers, is what makes me want their stuff. And I literally want this palette purely off of the shimmers alone. It is coming in late April, and there's a chance that I might buy it. Actually, there's a very huge chance that I might buy it. So that I might buy. I might go ahead and just pick that one up. Yep. Alrighty, Miss Natasha Denona is coming out, or she already came out with a new palette called the Loco palette. And I actually put on my community tab if you guys thought that this was a dupe for the Head in the Clouds palette right here. And I'm gonna post, let me put it right here, I'm gonna post the pictures and like the similarities between the two. I feel like there's a difference enough, but there's also like some similar colors, and that's why I was just kind of like torn if I wanted to go ahead and pick this palette up. But let me actually center myself back up, because I want to chit chat about this real quick. So with Natasha Denona, this particular palette right here costs $129. And I see a lot of people complaining about the price, and you know, people can say, well, nobody complains about Pat McGrath palettes being that price. Like, why are they complaining about Natasha? Well, people do complain about Pat McGrath. The only difference is Natasha Denona made the grave mistake of ever making her palette $65. The minute that you show people that you can make this same palette smaller, more affordable, it was over. Like the veil was torn and there was no going back. And ever since then, it's been a struggle. Like that is a constant thing I see in comments. Why couldn't this be a $65 palette? Why couldn't this be the $65 price point? Because people are just, the people who normally would not have bought your palette at $129, but are able to afford the $65 price range, they finally got to test it out and they realized it's not really worth anything. Like it's nice shadows, but they're not what I thought like $100-some eyeshadows would be, because to be honest, no eyeshadow is worth that much money, okay? No eyeshadow is worth that much money. So people finally got to try it out, and then they realized they're not even finishing those smaller palettes, and then makeup is constantly being put out. It's like we're constantly having makeup just thrown at us. We're never gonna finish it. So for her to sell these palettes at that price point now of $129, good luck, okay? Good luck to that, because I mean, just know. And the day that Pat McGrath ever decides to make her 10-pan palettes smaller and more affordable, you're gonna have a hard time going back to that price range. Like people are gonna be like, I cannot, no, like I'm not buying that. Like I've seen that you're able to make this more affordable, make the pans smaller. Like we don't want bigger pans. Like, I mean, that the value of bigger pans has gone out the window. Like it's gone. It's long gone, okay? If this was 2014, maybe. 2021, people have way too much stuff in their collection to justify, oh, it's big pans. I don't care if it's big pans. I can't finish it, okay? I only have 2 eyes. Like, I mean, I can't finish it. So, will I be buying this palette personally? I'm torn, okay? Let me just say I am torn, because I just need to see it in person. Another thing is I've been watching people's reviews, and to be honest, people's reviews are not making me want it. Like they just kind of seem like they're hard to pick up on the brush. They don't seem as blinding. And I'm sorry, when you go from using Cliona, Give Me Glow, Clarity, shimmers. Oh, focus. Okay, when you go from using those type of like shimmers, it's kind of hard to just, you know, go back to other stuff. So yeah, and then also I heard that this particular palette has her creamy matte finish. I don't like that. I've tried out dupes, brands like Alter Ego. I'm on their PR list, and they dupe her stuff pretty well, and I find that I don't like that formula. So that also hinders me from buying from Natasha Denona as well too. But I'm gonna wait for it to come in stores. I'm gonna swatch it, see if my mind changes, but right now I'm like, I'm not sure, you know. But anyways, let's move on. What's next? Oh, Fenty. Fenty is coming out with a well, they already came out. Okay, listen, some of the stuff already came out. I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over, but yes, Fenty came out with body sauce. I've had the chance to like actually try these out in stores, swatched it and everything. They're beautiful. They are. And I was this close to buying it and reviewing it, and then I think my coworker talked me out of it. She was just like, she bought it in a transfer. I was just like, well, I mean, I don't want it anymore. But these are nice. I feel like there's a chance that I still might buy it, because you guys know I got me some trips planned, okay? But then again, when I think about it, I have a bunch of like body lavas and stuff, and that can do the job. I mean, besides just having a tint, this one's also like I'm on the fence. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it or not, but I'm still thinking about that one. Okay, let's see. Tammy Clark. So Tammy Clark came out, if you guys know, Makeup by Tammy here on YouTube. She has her own makeup line, and she released her very first eyeshadow palette called the Chasing Butterflies. And I almost bought this. Like I literally woke up at 3 in the morning, because you know, she lives in the UK and I think they're like 6 hours ahead of us. So I woke up at 3 in the morning, had my alarm set to buy this. I put it in my cart, was ready and everything. And then the shipping just made me not buy it. The shipping made me not buy this palette. I was just like, okay, the palette's not that expensive, but $20-some for shipping, usually that wouldn't have bothered me. But then when I really looked at the palette, I was just like, Whitney, is it really worth paying $20-something for shipping for shades that you have like all of these? I think it's a, no, it has 3 shimmers in here, and then the rest are all mattes. And every single one of these colors I have in my collection. I can dupe easily each and every one of these colors. So I decided to pass on this. So I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna pick this one up. Let's talk about this one next. Okay, so this is a brand called Lashes by Lena. Let me actually, because I'm like, I screenshotted stuff, but I'm gonna go to the Instagram page so I can actually, let's look at this. This brand called Lashes by Lena, they are coming out with 2 new palettes, and I was scrolling on Instagram and I followed this page called Indie Makeup Hotspot, and immediately when I saw the pictures I was just like, I'm interested, because as you guys know, I am Nigerian, and like anything that just is related to like Nigerian culture and it's makeup, I want it. Like, that's why I'm so into Juvia's Place. Like, the owner is Nigerian and she's also Igbo. I'm Igbo as well too. I love the artwork, and literally that's where the obsession kind of started. So when I saw this, I'm like, I want to support, I want to buy it. Then I saw the price. When I saw the price, I was just like, no, that's not correct. So I had to go to the actual Instagram page of the brand. I was like, no, maybe they got it incorrect. No, the price was correct. I want you guys to pause this video, pause it right now, and guess down below how much you think each of these palettes are going for individually. How much you think each costs? Did you already type your answer? Okay, let me tell you. Each of these palettes cost $109. Do I look like I want to buy it? Yes, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm ashamed, but I want them. I want them. I actually really want them. I am so ashamed. These palettes are available for pre-order right now, and I have held off on buying it because I had to see swatches first. I'm just like, I gotta understand why you're charging this price. Based off of the pictures and like the close-up she's shown, it looks like some of these palettes have multi-chromes in them, and usually when a palette has a multi-chrome or something, I already know the price is gonna be jacked up. Like, I know it's special pigments that go into that, and like it's a lot more work and ingredients, and it's pricier, that makes them those shadows more pricey. So I understand that. So I actually commented on the Instagram page of this brand. I was just like, what are you gonna post the swatches? Because you also said people can't do returns. So if I can't return anything, I have to make sure that I actually want this. And so once she posts the swatches, that's when I would make my final decision. But right now they're both in my cart, and I want both of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so ashamed, y'all. If I do end up buying them, I will review them on my channel. Okay, next up, Colored Rain. Colored Rain is coming out with bronzers. I will not be buying these bronzers just because I don't really need any bronzers right now. I feel like bronzer is like a boring step in your makeup routine. Like, the one thing I enjoy doing is my eyeshadow. Like, I have fun doing that. So right now, I don't need any bronzers. That's literally the only reason why I will not be buying this. If I finish what I do have, of course, why not? I'll pick it up. And they look like they have a really good shade range. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what is so hard about making deeper bronzers. So I love the fact that Colored Rain has plenty of shades, but as of right now, I will not be buying it because I don't need any bronzers. Okay, Sigma Beauty. Sigma Beauty, they're coming out with 6 9-pan palettes, and every single one of them looks boring. It looks like a Morphe palette split up into 9 pans. Like, that's literally what these look like. They look so boring, so uninspiring. I'm just like, who approved this? Like, why? I don't understand. This is nothing. No. It's a no for me. I won't be buying it. Moving on. Juvia's Place is coming out with new eyeliners. I'm not buying these either because I don't really care for colored eyeliner. Like, I have my moments when I want to, you know, do a colored liner here and there, but not enough to like where I want to buy them. So no, I'm not gonna be buying those either. Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever. Like, at this point, please just let it go. Let it go. They're coming out with a new complexion product called the Water Tone, which obviously it's a reincarnation of their Water Blend foundation. That foundation did not sell because nobody wanted it. We didn't forget. Usually when brands do this, like where they discontinue a complexion product and then like months later, they have a new one out, they literally just repackaged it, renamed it. If you look at the ingredients, it's the same thing. No one forgot about this product. We just don't want it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why people want to wear foundation on their body to go swim, like, or to do water activities. Like, why? For why? Like, go swim, enjoy your life. Why must you paint your body with some sort of foundation to now go and be swimming? I don't understand. Like, what is wrong? Like, no. Please, let it go. Makeup Forever, I beg you in the name of Jesus, please, let it go. We do not want this. Moving on, the Crayon Case. They're coming out with new palettes. They're 8-pan palettes, and they're like monochromatic. These are really pretty, but I won't be buying them just because I don't want them. That sounds so mean. I really don't want them. So here's the thing. I feel like I'm finally coming out of that haze that I had where I was just buying and buying and buying. And now I'm just like, I don't need it. But I have tried out like the Crayon Case's eyeshadows. I do have one of their palettes. Their stuff is nice. I don't know. I don't really buy from this brand as much. Anyways, I'm not buying that. Moving on. So Kim and Kendall are coming out with some new fragrances. It's like a little collab. I'm not buying them. And I feel like the reason I'm not buying them is because I feel like they're not gonna last. So one, the perfume is $40. Now, it's not saying that if a perfume is more expensive, it's gonna last longer, but the chances are higher. I just feel like this is, you know, you spray it, it smells nice, and then like after a couple minutes it's gone. And no, I don't mind investing into perfumes if they're gonna last long, so I don't mind spending that extra money. So no. And then, I mean, yeah, I don't feel drawn to buy anything from like the Kim Kardashian, Jenner clan. Like I don't dislike them, but I'm not really drawn to their products. Like everything they put out just always seems so very boring. So I'm not gonna be buying any one of those fragrances. Colourpop. Let's talk about Colourpop. They're at it again. They have a new collection coming out. I think it's called these, what is this palette? This Limoncello. I was like, this. Limoncello is the name of their new collection. And, oh, look. They got one dark shade in there. They got one. They said, we didn't forget about y'all. Black folks, we got y'all. We didn't forget about y'all this time. Because, you know, we forget about y'all every other time. But this time we got y'all. Thanks. Colourpop is just, they're so annoying to me. Like they literally irritate me. Everything they put out is always just, they just do too much. Like they're constantly putting out new collections over and over and over again. And I'm just not into them. Like I'm just not. And then it's like repeats. Like I know for a fact they've put this palette out before. They just changed one or two shades up, but they put this palette out last year before. And I promise you, come July, they're gonna put the same palette that we're looking at right now is gonna be out again in July. Just with a different packaging. They're gonna change up a few shades, you know, make it look all pretty. I will not be buying anything. I'm not buying anything from this collection. This palette is just a no. The glosses, no. No to everything. I'm not buying it. Is this the last one? Yeah, we're gonna end the video off here. Jeffree Star. Let's talk about Mr. Star. So he's still doing his thing, you know, selling his little makeup. I don't buy anything from him. And it looks like he's coming out with like a limited edition collection for his like really popular collection, the Blood Sugar. And he's coming out with like a little 9-pan palette with some new shades in there. I just wish he wasn't so controversial, because I'm not no hater. I will give credit where credit's due. The man can make some good makeup. And from the stuff that I have tried from him when I used to shop with him, I actually enjoyed. But I mean, there's just way too many brands out there that don't have nearly as much controversy, and they have just as good products, if not better. So I'm not buying anything from him. If people still shop him, that's your prerogative. I just feel like when you support someone who has just shown constant bad behavior and they're not really remorseful, they're only remorseful because they got caught, it just enables them to continue to behave that way because they realize, I keep getting away with this stuff. So I'm not buying anything from him, won't be shopping from him. It's a no for me, won't be buying it. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Let's see, we're 28 minutes of raw footage so far. So I think I can cut this down and make this pretty, you know, watchable. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you plan on picking any of this stuff up or if you're gonna skip it, whatever it may be, you know, sound off in the comments. And until next time, I'll talk to you beauties later. Bye.